Okay, it's time. It's time to fight the Sunken Library. A fight which I have never done before. Just gonna double check everything that we got going on here. I think I liked pretty much what we had. Tanky boy's good. I'm a little concerned about Raban stamming out using this cleaver. He doesn't get very many turns of attacks with it. That's one thing I'm a bit worried about. It's not like these other weapons that I have are that much lighter, though. I don't really have that many good alternatives for him to use. And having another cleaver on the battlefield is nice to decapitate the ancient honor guards so that they can't get raised up when the Lord Keeper uses the Black Book's special ability. So that part is kind of nice. I'm actually kind of wondering if, I think what I'm going to do is give Tostig and Kettlemund these goblin pikes, because when they start busting the phylacteries, they're going to be pretty exposed all by themselves, and they're going to start getting those flaming skulls, or screaming skulls, spawned all around them. And the pike's like a decent weapon for blowing up a skull and then kiting backwards. So I think we're going to do that. And then, as far as... Actually, maybe what I'll do is give Raban this pole hammer. I want to do that. Maybe I'll give Raban the pole hammer, so that when he stamps out, he also has an attack that's fatigue neutral that he can do. I think I like that a little bit more. Okay, we're going to go with that. Don't think I need any of this other stuff. Someone needs to throw a net over the Lord Keeper at some point, which should be a brother with quick hands, probably. Who's that going to be? I guess it could be Hyan. I think the Lord Keeper does not try to break out of nets. So I believe once we toss it on him, it'll just stay on him for the rest of the battle. And I'm also going to move the throwers way off to the sides so that when we begin the fight, they are able to more quickly like run around in each direction and start looking for the phylacteries. I think that'll be good. And do I like where I have these spear bros? Kind of doesn't matter that much. Alright, and I think I am also going to wait until the morning. I'd like to have daytime. It's a little bit inefficient. And let's see, did this helmet heal up enough? Actually, yeah, so it's worth putting that on someone now. We'll put it on Edward. There we go. Okay. Everyone's in pretty good shape. Most of the armors are all healed up. Let's do it. I haven't actually done this fight before, like I said, so I'm going to take a moment to read the description. The shine and shimmer is so bright that you almost think the Gilder himself has prepared you or ordained you a proper visit. Unfortunately or fortunately, what you've stumbled across is actually a great gilded dome protruding ever so slightly from the sands. Immediately you test if you can pull some of the gold away, but it has no give. Wahib calls you over to a slab of stone which is gapped, perhaps a bell tower at some point. Light fades quick, and you can see very little inside. Above the entryway, a relief depicts men pulling carts of scrolls. There's a set of words repeatedly scrawled across the relief. None of the languages look remotely familiar to anything you've ever heard or seen. It takes a bit of time until you can find a hurriedly etched translation left by someone approximal to your era. The library, the labyrinth of the night, the labyrinth of the mind. Leave here as you would leave a dream. Tread here as you would tread a dream. Leave to dwell upon the horror of not knowing. Enter to be one with knowing, and in knowing the dream, know the nightmare. Fair bit ominous, Captain, but if you want to go down in there, we got the rope and torches to see to it. Wahib tells you this, and the look on his face suggests he's hoping you decline the proposition. Rappel down into the dark. The climb down is a perilous one, the dark so thick you can't even see your own boots. But eventually you hit a marbled floor and quickly light up some torches. You find yourself in a massive hall around which spiral rows and rows of bookcases. Every shelf is adorned with piles of scrolls, many dwelling within glass enclosures. The shelves are stacked upon each other and seem to ascend to the very ceiling from which you descended. Rolling ladders rest at each level, but even further up runs a floating mezzanine with metal chutes stationed here and there. It seems as though once upon a time one was meant to pass these scrolls up and down, though now everything is rusted in the mezzanine and has collapsed in parts. Kunold, backup tank, calls your attention. He points to an enormous scroll flattened behind a sheet of glass. Drawings sprawl over the paper, and upon closer inspection it appears they are blueprints for seemingly everything. The human body, the bodies of many animals, castles, towers, windmills, ships, weapons and armor, boots and gloves, alignments of the stars, and a great number of drawings of things for which you have never seen before, things which don't make sense. Captain, this place is not meant for us. The languages, the halls, we should go. One of the sellswords expresses the mood in the air. You have absolutely trespassed to a place few have gone before. And if they have gone before, where are they? A place like this surely can't stay hidden, right? What was that noise? Interlopers in the library. The voice scratches along the marbled floor and rises up to meet your ears, and continues on, the word library, slithering into the dark behind you. Suddenly, a number of the glass cases begin to glow, the phylacteries holding some sort of ethereal energy, and as the light widens, it unveils the torso of a black skeleton, its body captured in air. The ribcage holds a book, hooked into place by the sickly folds of its own ribs as a spider would clutch a meal. The skull of the creature stares at you with peerless sockets. Your kind has already stolen from me, now you dare profane these halls again? The phylacteries grow brighter, and in turn the skeleton's torso grows flesh, weeds of vein and the pulp of skin blossoming outward to cover bone. But it is only the torso which is ensconced. You stare at the phylacteries and they are brimming with energy now, and in staring you can see the ghostly faces smearing along the glass like streaks of rain. You hear a loud clap and turn back to see the lore master in full, its eyes aflame with white fire, its limbs skinny yet with smoky muscles winding around its frame, and its lower half is pluming with black ash as it glides forward. The brighter the glass bulbs get, the stronger and faster it becomes. Fight for your lives! Fight like you've never fought before! Let's fucking go. Okay. Well, here's the lore keeper. He's got the black book. That's what we want. That's what we're here for. So, I think this 26 opponents includes the phylacteries, of which there are 10. So I'm going to get out a piece of paper and a pen. If I can find that. Can I find that? Nope. Wow. Piece of paper and a pen. Hold, please. Okay. And paper? Does paper exist? Yes. And I'm going to keep track of how many phylacteries I've destroyed, because that is something that I probably forget if I don't keep track. So, ready to do that. And there's the lore keeper, there's some treasure hunters, and there's some honor guards. Obviously, the plan is going to be tie these up and take them down with mostly the fatigue neutrals and a couple of the nimble bros. And then the throwers will flank around. and they will find the phylacteries and they'll bust them. So let's get to it. I think we're just going to start by, let's see, start by waiting until the Lore Keeper moves, because he's probably going to drop some miasma on us. Kind of annoying that he horrified one of the throwers so that they can't move, but you know, it happens. Engelbert's going to move twice, and then he's going to attack. Goswin, probably just going to run him up as far forward as I can so that he can start attracting attention from the other honor guards. Actually, just going to wait him there. We can see where those honor guards end up. Geralt, kind of don't want to leave anyone in the miasma, so let's see. This zone is miasma, and then these hexes here, also miasma. Could move him down here and use the pike to make an attack. I think I may end up doing that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Gerhard. May as well wait as well. Here come the ancient honor guards. Alright, looks like even if the thrower up here hadn't been horrified, it would have been pretty hard to get through the top side this turn anyway. So, what are we going to do? They do have polearm mastery because it's after day 100, so they can move 2 and then they can attack with a range of 2. So we need to keep that in mind. We're positioning our bros. Ion and Edward, I don't really love putting them in these hexes. Kind of sucks. Everyone here has fearsome, so we'd like to put the banner in a relatively central position if possible. 1, 2, 3. If I put the banner here, he's going to end up with this honor guard on him, this honor guard on him, which is kind of annoying. We can probably make it work. I'm just a little worried about getting him too jacked up right away. But I do want to get him clear of the miasma in a position where he can contribute. We could also just move him here and take 1 turn of miasma. We'll do that. Okay, and then Hayan. Less durable than Edward. Edward can probably go here and decapitate that treasure hunter. So I think for Hayan, we actually need to net the Lore Keeper before we can pull out the Goblin Pike. That's kind of stupid. Well, that's silly. So maybe I'll actually move him up here. Get him ready to do that. Let's see, net has a range of... It's 3, 1, 2, 3. So if he moves here, then he can move 2 and net the Lore Keeper next turn. It's not my favorite. But that's what we're going to do. Alright, and then Edward can move here, and he can decap. And he can miss. And I think we'll drop a dog here. And then Walter. We've got a few durable bros up here. Gerhard doesn't really count because he's not supposed to be taking too much contact. Raban. Really, we have Liebwin and Walter that we need to use to catch all these guys. So, probably just move Walter here and make an attack. And Tostig doesn't really have a play this turn exactly. I assume if I move him here, I don't think this honor guard will go for him, because he'd have to go all the way around down south. Kind of makes me want to like bring him all the way down here. I don't know. Maybe like here? 1, 2, 3, 4. This one can jump him in that case. That'd be really bad if that happened. I think I'll just move him down here. Lost Kettleman's turn. Might move Liebwin here just to make an attack on that treasure hunter. Which he can't do because he had to walk through desert tiles and change his elevation. That's fine. If I put him here, then Hyon can't move to that hex and net the Lore Keeper, so maybe I'm just supposed to move him here. Start chunking my way through... No, I'll move him up here, I think. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Could also move Hyon here and net the Lore Keeper, but that seems a little bit risky for him. I guess I'll just put Liebwin here, most likely. It gives this War Scythe Honor Guard a nice reap that he can do. Right? I know, I guess he has to be here to do that. I don't know, I wish I could see more of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's like 4 more that I haven't really seen yet. Maybe I'll do a little more waiting. Is Revive just really slow? Alright, we'll do a little more waiting. Could walk Goswin a little further forward. Like that. I think I like that. 2, 3. And we'll move Gerhard here. 1, 2, 1, 2. He can't get attacked by this Honor Guard or this one. Or this Treasure Hunter here. Maybe I move him further forward. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nah, this is fine. Okay. This is fine. We'll wait on the less durable bros. Seems like a little bit of a waste to attack this treasure hunter because I do think that Edward's just going to take his head right off. No problem. We could step in and attack this one, I guess. We'll do that. Lore Keeper moved. That's annoying. We'll wait for that Honor Guard to move. Kettleman also waits. And where are we going to send Raban? We figure that out. Got a couple durable bros down south. Liebwin does also have the armor of the Ejirok, so it's totally fine to leave him in the miasma. Wonder if I just move him forward. That works for me. Good God, how does this fatigue so jacked already? Okay, and Goswin. I think we're just going to Indom on him for now. Could even move him a little further forward, but as it is right now, I don't know, I think he's in a good position to catch attacks. We'll wait on Gerhard and see where he needs to go. Probably wait on Geralt as well, because I imagine this one's going to move forward. Well, maybe I just move forward and kill this one, actually. Yeah, that sounds good. Wow. Brutal. Not quite. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So the Lore Keeper unfortunately put himself in like a really obnoxious position. Where it's actually very difficult to get a net on him. guess I'm just gonna move high on down here. 1, 2, 3, and then he can net him next turn. Can't see him from that position though, which is also annoying. Jesus. Could also go here and attack this honor guard. But I don't think I'll be able to kill him this turn, unfortunately. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, and now that these ones are all kind of tied up, we can start moving our thrower forward. Looking for the phylacteries. This is also the one that has the falcon, which is worth noting. And this one is going to move north. And then Raban here can step forward to like... I don't really want him too close to the center of the action. I kind of want him to be stepping in and pole macing people, that kind of thing. So I think like here actually works fine for me. Could drop a dog. Okay, Goswin's just gonna chill. Damn. Okay, we should be able to clear that one out. No problem. And I don't know that I want to step high on into this triple concave here. That seems like a really bad idea. So... God, what do I do with them? This is super awkward. Wish I had the Goblin Pike as an option. We could... I guess we could pull out one of these pots and throw it and then step back. Could throw it here. That's kind of nice, actually. Let's do that. Oh yeah. And then I think I'm just going to retreat him up here. Let's see, this miasma should be going away pretty soon. I'm just going to retreat him up here. Okay, so far we've only found 2 phylacteries. Not what you love to see. We have a really low chance of actually hitting this honor guard. Kind of makes me want to try to step through his zone of control. Nice. But then we don't have the fatigue to do an attack this turn, which is pretty annoying. Did I like lose fatigue on Leibwin? Does he have different equipment now and that's why? Yeah, 17 is not really... It's proving to be annoying. Wow. Okay. Don't love that. So we found 3 phylacteries so far. There's a formula that determines what the Lore Keeper does. And it's a combination of how many phylacteries you've destroyed and how many rounds of combat have passed. So he does his initial behavior. If you don't destroy any phylacteries, he does his initial behavior until round 7, at which point he starts summoning the Screaming Skulls, which kind of puts much more of a clock on the fight. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to... who do we want to kill? This treasure hunter might just die to the dog next turn. Ah, the dog's feared though, so never mind, that's not true. We'll wait. And I think I'll put him... It's kind of hard to tell where the fart gas is. There's no miasma in this hex. We'll put him here. Okay, Goswin's gonna indom. Gerhard can make an attack and step up, maybe, something like that. Could step up into contact. Stun that guy, that's nice. That fire pot's working out great. And we'll move the bannerman here. Because we have... Well, kinda doesn't matter too much where he goes. Just want him out of the fart gas. We'll step up Engelbert, so he's ready to step in and attack this honor guard. Damn, dude. Wow, the treasure hunter can rise from the dead and attack right away? I didn't realize that was possible. That sucks. Alright, so we've located 4 now. If possible, what I would really like to do is kind of scope out where they all are first, or as many as possible, and then destroy them as I'm running, like map out an efficient path and destroy them as quickly as possible, so that I spend fewer turns with the Lorekeeper using his more dangerous abilities. That would kind of be the ideal case. I think I'll just move him up here to attack that treasure hunter. There's a phylactery there. Okay, so we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. I either leave him here and he gets war scythed, or move him into the miasma and he takes miasma damage. I don't know. Seems about the same. Let's leave him here for now. Okay, we might need to move him up to rally up there. Decapitate this guy. Kill that guy. Step in. Do some good bonking. And Edward, what are we gonna do with Edward? He's pretty low on fatigue. Doesn't have a lot left in the tank right now. Kind of makes me want to move him down here and be ready to step in and decapitate this honor guard next turn. I think that's what I'm gonna do with him. Damn. Okay, figured out what we're doing with the bannerman. Okay, round 5. So, what I'm thinking now is maybe I move him to like here, and then next turn hopefully I can... Let's see, what's our hit chance on this thing? Yeah. I think we're gonna move him to like... Can I attack it from here? Here, and we'll use the falcon. Okay, so we've got a lot of information now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So presumably there's 3 more up in this general area. And next turn what we can do is we can bust these 2, and then move forward, start busting those. Kettlemond can get ready to start busting also. Liebwin, or Walter, is just going to come all the way down here. Buen will attack this one. And miss. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, oh, there's actually only 2 more. Alright, we're going to make a long shot on that phylactery next turn. Hopefully that works out okay for us. And get down there. Hildric's going to move up here and rally. Great. 1 hit point, my god. The more of them that we decapitate, the easier this fight is later on. And Raban, we could actually pull out the pole hammer and just step him up here. Make an attack and step him up. I think that's good. I was kind of hoping we'd kill him with that attack. Wow, we need to get Gerhard out of there. He's not doing great. So we could... Damn, I was really hoping... Jesus Christ. Alright, what can we do? Could switch to the... Oh man, he's got a cut artery too? Jesus. He can't repel this turn. Are we gonna be able to take this guy out next turn before he gets killed? Bandages are on the Bannerman. We'll wait for the Lorekeeper to do his actions, and then we'll start busting the phylacteries. Same thing here. Oh my god, and he got horrified? It's so bad. Now, if I put Hayan here, he's also in a very, very dangerous spot. This sucks. I can move the Bannerman up, I think, and bandage him this turn, but it's not good at all. This is really bad. This will daze these guys. The flash pot. 1, 2, 3. We can't net the Lorekeeper yet. Oh man. I'm really scared of putting him here. That seems like a pretty bad idea to me. I'm gonna take him out of the miasma. So I think if I move here I can bandage. And I don't know, his prospects don't seem great. And I guess I come down here and attack this honor guard before he gets a chance to attack. Now we just have to hope. Doesn't look great, I won't lie. Excuse me? Did he already trigger 9 lives? Okay. Sure. I didn't realize he'd already procced 9 lives. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's 1. And let's see if we get 2 right now. Nope. There's 2. That sucks. 3. Guess I should have moved first. Alright, we're at 3. Frustrating that he got taken out so quickly without much of a chance for us to respond to it. So given the way that all unfolded, I think it's possible the Lorekeeper might do his res this turn, so I kind of want to move Eldrick out of contact with these dead boys. No, he still doesn't do it. And he horrified my thrower. Wow, that sucks. So annoying. 1, 2, 3. I think we can pull out the net and net this turn, which is good. There we go. Alright, I don't think we need to attack that phylactery. I think we can actually just move over here. So let's see, we've destroyed 3 so far. 4th is here, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. So there's 2 more up in this part of the map, which we haven't seen yet. We'll get Engelbert up in the cut. Putting him here kind of sucks a little bit. Okay, that's the 4th one. No miasma in that spot. We'll get there next turn, it's fine. Doggo didn't kill that one quite yet. Alright, let's hope we can do better this time. We're gonna move forward to miss. And here, try to kill this guy. And let's go here to 5. 5 phylacteries down. And I think I might actually just move up 2, so we have a better shot on that one next turn. There's the big resurrection. Edward could move up here and start working on the Lorekeeper. He's kind of better suited for that than taking on these honor guards. Lorekeeper's got a lot of health. Leave the honor guards to the Forged brothers, I guess. Step in. Can't step out of the miasma, unfortunately. Raban doesn't really have enough fatigue to swing this cleaver very much, but we can do a single decapitate. Oh, that's so annoying. He moved that phylactery up. Shit. With geomancy. So the dog can't attack it anymore. Annoying. So the Bannerman, where do we want to put him? Could put him all the way up here. Kind of puts him in the center of mass and also protects him a little bit from all these treasure hunters, so I think I'm going to do that. Okay, up to 6 phylacteries, and we'll keep on moving to the east. There's the 9th one. It's the 7th one we busted, and we'll go back in this direction. How do we want to get there? Like maybe through this path? Sounds good. Stuff is happening. What can Edward do? Could just kind of leave him here to recover some fatigue. We could also disarm one of these guys. I don't know. Kind of an awkward turn for him. I disarm this one. That seems kind of stupid. Can't see through this rubble. Oh, we can get ready to whip some skulls. That's what we can do. So let's see. The skulls can move. How much can they move? I think they can move 2 and blow up. They have 6 AP, and their explode thing costs 2. So yeah, they can move 2 hexes and then explode. So I think I'm just going to put Edward here and be ready to whip those skulls. Brave dogs. Guess I didn't need to move Edward so far, actually. Now that I think about it. Leewin's really not doing very much. Could drop a dog up here to start tanking the skulls for us. I think that's probably best. Edward's gonna step back. Didn't succeed in whipping it to death too. That's pretty annoying. Let's just make sure we're not missing any of these. So 1. We've already destroyed 7, there's 1, then there's 2, and then there's 1 more we don't know about. Okay. Oh boy. A lot of skulls down here too. Okay, that dog is locked in on the apparition, which is helpful. So I think we'll just go all the way up here, and he'll get blown up on next turn, which is fine. He hasn't taken any damage yet. There's the last phylactery, okay. Do that. This fucking honor guard, we haven't hit him a single time this whole fight. It's pretty annoying. I think what we'll do is go down here, attack this skull, and he'll blow up the other one. Do I try to move out? I can't move out. Okay, that's fine. And Goswin might just move over here to tank some skull strikes. Urban does not have the fatigue to move and attack. So I'm just going to move him 1, I guess. And take a moment to recover. Okay. A lot of skulls. So many things happening, this is ridiculous. Okay, they've rezzed a few more enemies. We just cannot kill this honor guard. It's like impossible. Okay, so the dog's probably going to take down that phylactery, I assume? Hope. Eight phylacteries down. We'll head down towards this other one. Edward can't take down any of these. Can't attack the Lord Keeper. Could attack this guy, I guess. Kind of lame. I'm just gonna pull this out. And I guess I'll put an attack on it, even though he's gonna get hit. Do I want to drop some more? Do I want to drop another dog? I think maybe that's worth doing, actually. Dogs will just get some stuff done. Action economy over the course of the fight. Alan doesn't have a lot to do either. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're just going to be ready in this position. Okay. 9 phylacteries down. Tostig's in a bit of a pickle. There's a lot of skulls down here. We might be able to destroy them with, like, chain explosions. Hopefully. The last phylactery over there. Geralt can't move. He's too tired. Urban's here, ready to mess up the Lore Keeper when that time comes. Just indom on the tank. And I think the Lore Keeper should be coming down from his geomancy bullshit any moment. I think it lasts 2 turns. A lot of skulls over there. And a lot of apparitions to kill too. Holy shit. Look at all that lightning. Okay. When the Lore Keeper comes down, we do want to be able to kill him very quickly. So I'm just debating whether I want to move Walter here. I think I'm going to do that. Be ready to beat the crap out of the Lore Keeper. Jesus Christ. Wow, they just keep hitting his head. Actually should have been attacking this treasure hunter the whole time, now that I think about it. And I can't do that on him because the view is blocked, like we discussed. He couldn't do it. Okay. This is kind of it. All phylacteries down. So Engelbert's in a bit of a pickle. We actually kind of need to save him. Okay, and we're gonna move Raban down here out of the lightning. Be ready to chunk the Lorekeeper as soon as it's possible to do that. And maybe I move Goswin down just to provide some more surround bonus on this Ancient Honor Guard, because we need to get Engelbert out of there now. He's in danger. It's a lot of skulls. Just wait with Edward, I guess. Alright, and we're now in Operation Destroy Skulls. So the skulls have all moved already. We can wait. Let's see, this one's already taken some damage. We can drop a dog here. Not where I expected that dog to go, but okay. Okay, he's back on the ground floor. Time to low him up. Great, Engelbert's free. Let's get him out of there. And Raban's just going to go for the Lorekeeper, I think. Yeah. We'll take those two down. They're too dangerous. So who is going to take the Lorekeeper down? Gonna move Goswin over in this direction. Get him ready to tank all of these skulls. Poor dog. Gotta take the Lorekeeper down so soon. Wish I'd been able to get him a little bit lower before he went up on that platform. Oh god. Oh boy. The throwers are in serious danger now. Jesus. He's gonna get one more turn. Jesus, that's so many skulls. Oh my god. So where can we send the throwers where they won't get killed? 1, 2... Going up here just kind of delays the problem. If he's here, 2 of them can blow up, 3 of them can blow up on him. How much damage do they do? This is really bad. 20 to 40, and it ignores armor. If he goes here, one of them can still attack him. Okay, put him there for now. Lore Keeper down. Alright. That's helpful. So no more skulls. What the hell do we do now? We need to take down... We need to soak up all the skull damage. And Tostig is in some pretty serious danger too. If I put him here, he gets hit by 2, 3 skulls this turn. Kind of scary. Oh, those things can attack in melee? I didn't realize. I actually didn't realize that. Leibwin's going to offer himself up as a sacrifice. Walter can go here. He can't make an attack if he goes there. Could just drop a dog. So we need to make our way over to the apparitions and we need to kill them. I don't remember where they all are, which is actually kind of a problem. So I guess I'm going to send Edward down like here to sweep out the bottom side. And we need to come up with a plan for how we're going to destroy all those apparitions. Engelbert does have a lot of armor left, so he's not in the worst shape to go on an expedition, but it's a little bit scary to send him out there kind of on his own. I don't know if the skull will go 1 and destroy himself, or if he'd move 2 and attack both. I'm actually not sure. We'll just put it over here for now. Kettleman's really in a scary spot, but I guess he's okay. He can just chill where he is for now and regain some fatigue. Maybe I want to move him up in this direction, though. Which I can't do. Alright, we'll just regain fatigue on him. Kind of not much point to Goswin moving. That's not true. We can move him like here and get him towards this apparition. And... really, Rubon? Alright. Actually, I don't know if he's going to be fast enough to kill that one. Kind of scared. Tostig. Can't make an attack this turn because he's withered. He's going to take 2 hits as things currently stand. And I'll have another skull directly on top of him. I'm just going to move up here to try to destroy that apparition. Skull took out an apparition for us, which is nice. Does the lightning take out apparitions? It looks like it did not. Okay, that's annoying. Oh my god. These guys are back. Decapitate that one, and we'll keep moving out towards this apparition down here. Bannerman's gonna go up there to help out. Lock down that honor guard. Engelbert, where's Engelbert gonna go? Can I see how many are left? We got 1, 2, 3, this apparition here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know where the... oh, 12, right? I don't know if I counted that one already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we know where they all are. So I guess I'm gonna go to here. This. It's too bad. Now Kettleman cannot throw twice. Kind of think he just maybe runs away. And we're going to send Goswin up in that direction to try to save him. Don't know if we'll get there in time. Rubon's just going to chill. Okay, I think Walter's just kind of too far out of the action to really do very much. So we will basically just leave him where he is. Guess we could do this. Can't attack this turn. Coming for you. Ah, he had Berserk. I'm so stupid. Okay. Kettleman can move here. That keeps him safe. Did that take out the skulls? No, they don't get damaged by the spells, apparently. Okay. Get wrecked. Also get wrecked. Gonna wait for Kettleman to move. Damn it. Well, I guess I could have moved Leewin, and he would have been able to attack this turn, but c'est la vie. Hey, alright. Maimed foot. Man. That sucks. That really sucks. Gerhard. Maimed foot is a bummer. Ugh. Well, I guess the lesson there is... We'll talk about it in a second. Okay, the Lore Keeper collapses onto the ground in a pile of ash, and the phylacteries slowly fade back to dark. You walk over with torch in hand. Its black skull resides atop the book that once dwelled in its chest. Captain, I don't think we should be touching anything here. You ignore one of your men and pick the book up. Its leather covering is stitched together, and as you look closer, you can see the flesh of ears and noses encompassing the cover. Immediately, the bones of the slain undead scratch across the marbled floor. One zips between your legs and flies into the pile of ash. A dull white fire alights inside the socket of the skull. That's more than enough for you. With a quick command, you get the men to climb back up the rope, yourself the last to leave. As you near the light of the earth above, you take one moment to stare back down, and the black skull is already in your face. It floats alone, eyes burning white, capturing your sight in a cone of fire you cannot understand. And as you stare into it, you can hear the voices of your men fade away. The skull floats alone, and you almost feel the urge to let the rope go. The skull speaks into your mind. It is but one of its gifts, interloper, and you are not the first to have it. There are many who have taken it, and in the many there is but one end, the one who awaits us all. The skull's fire snuffs out, and it drops away into the dark, where you hear a brief clatter. The voices of your men rush back in, louder than ever, and you look up to see Wahib's hand. Grabbing hold, they pull you out. As you exit, the entrance sinks into the sand, and all you have of the place is a strange fleshen book, filled with writings you cannot ever hope to decipher. You gain the Black Book. Okay, well, we won. Our boy Gerhard here got a maimed foot, which really, really sucks for him. Not good at all. And maybe the lesson there is that this crappy fallen hero armor with a plus 40 attachment just was not going to cut it for a fight of this caliber. And maybe we built too many Forge Bros. Maybe he should have been a Nimble Brother, given the armor that we had in the company. If he'd been a Nimble Brother, could have just given him this, like, Orc Cleaver, and he probably would have contributed quite a bit more. But you know what? It is what it is. Actually, swap some stuff out. Let's see. This. Spear Burrows back to their usual positions on the squad. And unfortunately, as a consequence of what happened there, oops. I don't know how likely I am to ever use this plated mail again. I guess I'll go ahead and prepare it up just in case. Madman's Cleaver, I think we'll stick back over here for now. And Roger's coming back in, obviously. Actually, let's give that. No, Roger can have the cleaver. Okay, that makes more sense to me. So Gerhard. Oh man, Gerhard. That's really a shame. What happened? That's just too bad. Yeah. Well, it is what it is, I guess. And I think we'll level his resolve. And we used the water skin because of that stupid snake fight, so well, that's not a thing. Damn. Damn. Dang it. Gosh darn it. Okay. How's our tool situation? 106, good God. Okay, alright. So what do we do? The plan is, A, we need to level up the Historian to level 2, or else he can't read the Black Book. So that's a high priority. We bought all the potions down at Al Anwar. I guess we kind of maybe sweep through here, visit the kennel, buy some more replacement dogs, because we did lose quite a few. See if we can buy enough tools that we can make a short travel through the wilderness here. Probably between this settlement and this one, and maybe one of these or two. There's a kennel there as well. We can get enough tools to make a wilderness trip. We can level up Roger to level 11, so he's ready. And we should be in good shape. Also don't necessarily need to repair all these items for sale, because we do have an obscene amount of money already. Alright, well, you know, Gerhard, really hoped that wouldn't happen to you. 19 serpents? Not right now. Oh, they're scared of us. 20 serpents, I'm scared of you too. Let's see what this is. Okay, and how many dogs did we actually lose? It's got to be a lot, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Tools. We need tools. We'll buy them, basically at any price. And our ammo situation is fine, but we'll just fill up. Because we got so much money. And we're not taking that contract. Got lots of space in the inventory. So we don't really need to go sell. We're not in any kind of hurry to do that. So let's find the first fight we possibly can, and we'll bring that historian in. Because we don't want to waste an event proc and have him unable to read the book when we get one. If we can level him up to 2 in time, we can start getting the events to progress that quest chain forward. We're just looking for like any kind of camp, wandering fight, whatever. Anything. I guess I would even take a small contract. So let's see what this is. Drive off Brigands? Probably just gonna do that. It says it's northwest. Somewhere in here, I guess? We could just go find the camp. Then we don't have to come back here. We'll buy all the tools. Northwest, huh? I assume that means it's somewhere over in here. We're just gonna go bust it ourselves, I think. How much experience does Roger actually need? 3,000. Yeah, let's just go up through the fog. Let's see what we can find. Okay, that'll do. Oh, and there's also the ramshackle hiding place. Let's get this historian leveled up immediately. I think everyone's gear is going to be in good shape by now. Yep. Okay, so historian honestly doesn't really need to do much of anything in this fight. We'll take Kettlement out for a second. Put Sheob in. And that should be totally fine. Okay. Actually, maybe I'll give Roger the potion of knowledge. This might be a decent sized fight. Yeah. I hear geists. But is there a necromancer? Let's find out. Looks like 4 geists. It's not bad. Alright. So I think we'll just... Honestly, we'll just move the whole company forward to Spear Wall like that. Yeah. No need to be fancy. Sheob has, like, nothing to do, so we can just chill back there. Embarrassing for our spear bow. Dang it. No AP to walk back. Alright, let's see what happens. Maybe we'll use the rest of his turn later. Could also just step Liebwin in. It's fine, we'll just kill stuff. Dang it. Nice. Oh, didn't even see him. My god. Regular fight. Not really too exciting at this point. Okay, and hopefully the nerd leveled up. He must have. There's no way he didn't. He did. Great. You get bags and belts. Hey, nice level up for you. And out you go. Alright, so he's now level 2, which means he can read the Black Book, and he can go insane. Which is what we want. Four Holy Waters is really nice. Okay, great. How much experience did Roger get from that fight? Pretty decent chunk. Let's keep looking for bigger fights for him. Yeah, so... Ugh. Gross. A plethora of ancient auxiliaries and many necrosavants. Well, it's a good fight, again, for Roger to level up, but it's an annoying fight in that we need to change up our inventory. So we'll do our usual shenanigans. Putting the vulnerable bros on the outside. Nimble bros in the back. Do like that. Might actually just give the thrower, both of the throwers, a shield to carry for this fight. Just in case. Edward could have one too. I don't think he needs it as much. He's got a lot more hit points. And our nimble boys in the front should be just fine, I think. I guess between Edward and Roger, I'd rather have Edward in the front and Roger in the back. And yeah, this should be okay. I think when we did this last time, we had like a formation that looked a bit more like this. But I think this is fine. Yeah. I don't know, we might need to move the Spear Bros to the back at some point in the fight, but that's okay. Should get our chance to do that. Okay, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so same composition as the last time we did this fight. Wait across the board. Do the shoot and scoot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 necrosavants. Move up and left 2 hexes. Roger might just pull out the cleaver preemptively. Kettleman, just cleaning house. Gonna be a bit annoying if they don't make melee contact. Okay, they did. So we should be good. That will trigger the necrosavants to advance. And we'll wait across the board. Here they come. Weird. Well, they're going to jump the back line and make a lot of attacks next turn, which is actually a little bit annoying, but I guess it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. Do I actually want to kill one of these auxiliaries with Hyan? I kind of think maybe I'm supposed to leave them where they are. But on the other hand, he's pretty good at killing them if they did jump into this spot. So I think I'm actually okay with him bringing up the space. Likewise, I might try to free up this spot here so that one of them will teleport there. Maybe freeing up all those spots wasn't the smartest, though. They want to spend all their AP moving. I'm okay with that. Did I pull out the whip and make 2 attacks on this one? Okay. Damn. Triggered 9 lives on a lot of them, which is great. Okay. Get wrecked, nerd. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. Whole bunch of stuff. Great. Spear bro. Fatigue or resolve. Still take some more resolve, I think. And oh, Gerhard, every time I see you now, it's gonna make me sad. Gonna make me sad. So what are we going to do? All the way up to Schwarzforst. Then drop down, hit up some more armorers and weaponsmiths, see if we can find any more famed items. I think we'll skip out on the northernmost cities, even though there are a lot of armorers and weaponsmiths up there. But I'm interested in doing Monolith on a kind of early schedule, so I don't know. It also depends a little bit on how long it takes for the book events to happen, because I do want that to happen before I go to Monolith. Would like to get the shield for our tank. Man, this whole area sucks. Everyone loves a swamp fight. Of course, if this is... If this does happen to be Brigands, it's going to be kind of annoying. I think they'll be attacking into this cluster here. Alright, let's see what it is. It's not. Looks like a Necromancer, I'm guessing. It was one fast unit. I think if the Necromancer sends one of them forward, we should be able to deal with it pretty quickly. Pretty good number of fallen heroes. Okay, once again, we're just going to move forward to... Look at that. Threw the one with the kite shield like a genius. And I think I'll move the tank up here and try to flank around on the Necromancer. Because with this many fallen heroes, it's not nothing having that Necromancer on the field. These spears are not at full durability too, we need to keep that in mind. Time for Liebman to put the team on his back, as usual. I'm seeing that. It's kind of a bummer. The day's effect would have been very useful. So we're not realistically going to be able to kill that fallen hero. And get confident in a couple bros, I guess. Should have just waited until later, actually, when he didn't have the damage resistance buff. Oh, I keep forgetting to check the spears. They're still fine. You can do it, Leadwin. This fallen hero, he knows what we're up to, and he doesn't like it one bit. It's pretty annoying. Stunned him, nice. Like that. Yep, he figured it out. Annoying. So once again, I think we'll just wait for the fallen hero to lose the damage resistance buff. Ouch. Finally got the daze on him, at least. Now do I just... Damn it. Okay. Maybe I should have tried running around him in the first place. I honestly don't know. Don't really want to move Edward to this position. I guess I could do some disarms. Where's this one gonna go? I guess probably try to go into this hex. Blood shield. Stunned him again. Nice. That's good. Oh, I don't like that he got pushed up into zone of control by the other one raising up. That's kind of annoying. Very annoying. What do we do with Edward? We'll wait. Wait on Leibwin for one of the fallen heroes to come in. This one has not acted yet. Wait here also. Do I shield wall? I don't think so. Oh, maybe I should have, actually. Ugh. Okay, we can jump the Necro next turn. Oy. Okay. I think we can move Edward in here now. Can we blow this one up in time? Maybe. Okay. Cleavers sure do a lot of damage. Of course, now the way is clear for that one over there. Got him. Damn it. So annoying. Stupid. Should have counted his fatigue. Nice. Alright, Goswin, we got backup coming for you. Wait for the heroes to move. Ouch. Now I can get on high on. That was kind of dumb. Oops. Alright. So no shinies, lots of loot. We don't need it. Roger getting pretty close to level 11 though. So I think we'll keep sweeping up. Nothing really for us in Schwarz Forest. So let's just keep going north. Team's in pretty good spirits from all these fights. Another Necromancer fight. Oh, and another one of these. Many Necrosavants. This one is kind of far away from civilization. I think we'll actually go there. Another stupid Necrosavant fight. Actually, our armors are a little bit roughed up at this point. The nimble armor is obviously we have tons of spares, so that's not a big deal. And we'll do our usual formation, tanks on the outside. Everyone with a cleaver is just going to start with the cleaver out. Unfortunately, the armor of the Idrok's going to have to take a little bit of a break. Well, guess he's wearing that. We'll keep him on the inside, where he's somewhat well protected. And that should be fine. Anything else we want to do differently? All seems okay to me. Cosmo should be okay. Still got shields on the throwers, which looks good to me. Bannerman could actually have like a heater shield. If he needs it, just in case. Okay, check the health. That one we might be able to kill this turn. May step in with Hyon to kill it, or we might switch to the Jagged Pike and attack this one, so we'll wait and see what's up. Roger. Didn't trigger 9 lives, but came pretty close. Triggered it there. Oh, I should have used the headshot, that was silly. Put dazed on as many of them as we can. Trigger 9 lives. I think if I put Hyon, well, I think Hyon's going to get jumped on by 2 of them almost no matter what happens. But they both have daze on them, which is good. Maybe 3. Wait, try to finish that one off. Wait on Raban as well. Got him with the tank. More treasures. No shiny items. And once again, keep on reconfiguring everything the way we want it. More or less like that. Cool. We'll go to the Cave of the Dead. No, we'll do the Plunderer's Den first, and then Cave of the Dead. Some berserkers. Truly a pitiful camp. Actually, we should do this to protect those in case the drunkard tries to lose them. Everything in order? Yeah. I didn't like that. Alright, Necromancer camp next. Easy looking little fight. We are getting there at night. Camps are so tedious. They're like not hard, but they just take a really long time to grind through all the Vita gangers. think we can kill it in time. I think. Kind of banking on it, I suppose. Yeah, we should be fine. Tank's gonna go south. Look at that. Again, same as last one. Same as the last fight. Immediately penetrate the spirit wall. Should have pulled out the long axe. Nice. Coming for you, Necro. What's so strong with this, guys? Got him. So in all that wandering, no shiny items at all, but you know what we did get is some experience along the way. Roger. So close to level 11, so close. Wonder if we can find like one more good fight for him. I guess we're out of tools though. Alright, we'll go straight to Nebelberg. Now we'll do Lost Crypt. That might be enough. Might be all he needs. Okay. Only 20 of them this time. Here's some Geists. They're fallen heroes? Yes. It's a champion fallen hero. Looks like he's carrying a famed shield. That's very interesting. Sir Sylvan the Soulless. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Nope. We just can't do it. Nope. Ooh. Okay. Alright. So we'll get ready to blow this fallen hero up. What am I gonna do here? Edward. Maybe I'll just put Edward there. Oh no, leave. I think Walter should probably move in and bonk him. Might also be able to knock him back. Pull out the shield for sure, though. It's not really like that big of a deal. We'll just try to blow him up as quickly as we can. So much for the spirit wall, huh? I was back immediately. Nine lives. Okay, well that was a little silly, I guess. Alright. Yeah. Pretty good shield. I mean, I guess it's not really that great. Is it even better than the Living Tree shield? Not much, if at all. So funny. Yeah, so compare it to a Living Tree shield. It's heavier. It's basically just like worse. But I roll through it on the tank, I guess. Or the Bannerman. Who cares? Still not enough experience for Roger to level up. But he's very close. He's on the cusp. Okay. Armor from the gods is sealed there for all time. Where is Tomb of the Forefathers? Tomb of the Forefathers. More Salaes. Okay, nothing here we care about. The sale price, like, real good. Well, maybe real good's a bit of an overstatement. Oh, we're still going to sell most of our stuff here. Because I want to find that tomb. Stuff we can hold on to. Maybe I'll keep the treasures. We managed to use up all of our ammunition. Yeah, so where the hell is this tomb? It's the million-dollar question. Actually, still pretty low on... Still pretty low on tools. So how far away is it allowed to be, is the other question. There's a tavern there. There's a tavern over at Schwarzfaust. Maybe what I'll do is peek on these hills to see if it spawns somewhere in this region. And then if it didn't, we could sweep through here, down through here, go to Schwarzfaust and hit the tavern there. See if they've heard of it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Famed armor sounds pretty appealing. Okay, so we can't see it in a radius that's like this-ish. Could go through the tundra just to make sure it's not in the north. I don't know how close to the town it has to be in order to generate that rumor. It's kind of annoying that the rumor didn't tell us anything about the location at all. Could be in the forest here. We'll come in and save the first Bola company. Might be able to finish up the Undead Crisis before this is all done. Also, the armor of the truck's probably all fixed up. Ugh, awkward fight. Damn. Okay. How far away is this tomb allowed to be? I really hope it's not allowed to be too far. It's like kind of taunting me, knowing that there's a famed armor somewhere. Was that the name? Oh, nice. Great, this is the first event in the Black Book chain. So he reads the book and he goes mad. Shuyab has become mad. This character has gazed into the abyss, and the abyss has gazed right back at him, turning him quite mad. He often rambles unintelligibly, and his cryptic mind has become inaccessible both to his peers and to the enemy. I think this is the name of the fortress? Maybe? That had the famed armor? Sounds kind of familiar. Oh, also, but the Atrok armor's pretty much in good shape, yeah. Great. Anything else that's kind of wonky right now? I don't think so. Guess we could just put these back on. Sure. Anyway, in case it wasn't obvious, I think Edward is back on the team, by the way, now that Gerhardt has the gimpy leg. I hear nachos. Certainly a big fight. Okay. So I think we're going to move everyone down and to the right by 2. Except the thrower. Thrower's going to go up here. Might move... Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I'm wondering, at least while we're fighting all these undead camps, maybe I should have just left the hyena pelts on them, because then I could have just moved and not spear walled. They would have probably had enough initiative to go ahead of these, ahead of all the enemies, even if they waited, so whatever. It's fine. Not the end of the world. Still got a 95% chance to hit this guy, even with his heater shield on. Pretty sweet. Check those spears. 45% and 58. Okay. Or to swap those spears out. Incredible. They said it couldn't be done, but we remembered. Doubters and haters in shambles. Oh, I didn't even see the nacho there. He's gonna be eating good. Fine. My experience is getting away. Wait. We did not get famed armor here, so this was not the right place. Shit. Damn it. All right, we'll sweep through this patch of fog, and then we explored all this. I guess there's some. I guess we could sweep through here? I don't know. Not sure how far away it's allowed to be, like I said. For us to get the rumor, I feel like it could be pretty far. In the tundra northwest of here. Alright, thank you. This tavern was a lot more helpful than the last one. Hunt down some Unholds. Hunt down what kills people in the woods. Unholds I wouldn't mind fighting. Prices are terrible. Still buy the tools. Oh my god, 588. Highway robbery. Jesus. Do I want to fight a whole bunch of Unholds? I mean, I do want the plating. Maybe what I want to do is call it a night for now. Alright, no more +4s on his defense. Still an incredible brother, obviously. Very happy with him. And for the last perk, I guess I'll take Resolve. Or his last stat upgrade. And clearly we're taking Flail Mastery on him. And then Reach Advantage. I think those are the last two. What does Walter need? Just one of our dodge fatigue neutrals. Guess I'll just give him some more Resolve. Okay. Yeah, I think Roger's gonna get Flail Mastery, Reach Advantage, which he already has, and then something else. We'll figure that out later. I'm tired. The good thing is that we figured out where that armor is, somewhere up here. Actually, even though I am tired, I think I'm gonna go find that armor before I forget. I'm a little worried I might come back and not remember that it was there. So let's go and search for it. Oh, well, there's a bunch of Unholds. Cleavers will be really good. So what did I say I was going to give him? Berserk, Killing Frenzy, Recovery. Guess it's going to be Flail Mastery and it's the last perk that I would want on him, maybe. Fearsome? Fearsome has no value against the monolith, but obviously it's great up until that point. It's going to be good in this fight. What else would we take? Adrenaline. Like I said, I've been told that Recover is actually not terribly good with the Censer of the Diviner, just because you recover and then oftentimes the next turn you have to move more than one hex, which means you, again, can't make a turn, so you're skipping 2 turns effectively for Recover. That makes me a little bit nervous. Dodge, maybe not incredible value. I guess if he's already stacking up melee defense with reach advantage and a 3 hex attack, even if he's gonna use his fatigue up pretty quickly, dodge isn't so bad. Running relentless rotation, rally, taunt. The thing is, I'm really just not anticipating getting into too many more fights between now and Monolith. I could give him like Underdog, but I feel like in most fights he's not going to be able to, like, in many fights he'd be able to take a dangerous position, but kind of the way my company works with the Spear Bros, a lot of the time he's standing in the back. We could put him in line, I guess, and then, like, if we put him in a line with other bros, then this is effectively +5 melee defense, stacked on top of potentially like 48 if his reach advantage hits, with a 3 hex attack, which is pretty strong. Yeah, so I feel like it's Fearsome or Underdog or Dodge. Dodge is 12 melee defense at the start of the fight. It's pretty strong. I might just take dodge. On any difficult fight, we're going to be giving him the second wind potion. Well, on Monolith, we're going to give him the second wind potion. So he's not going to accumulate fatigue like so quickly. I feel like there's just not enough time left for Fearsome to be relevant before we get into that fight, so I might just take dodge for now. Man, not sure. I'm gonna take dodge. See how I feel about that, but I want him to have his perks all lined up. Geralt here. Gosh, Geralt, sure would be nice if you had a better weapon. These Unholds think that they're stronger than us. They do. We could pull them up into here while we're waiting for a dawn to happen. Okay. We'll fight them on the flat ground out here. A lot of Unholds. I actually kind of wish that I brought in our backup tank, funnily enough, now that I'm thinking about it. Would have made it a little smoother to have two tanks. So they can go 1, 1, 2, 3. So we need to back everyone up 1, except for maybe the tank. 1, 1, 2, 3. And I think we'll back up this way. 1, 1, 2, 3. The tank, we might just move forward and have him just be there. He's a lone wolf tank. You can kind of do that. Stress test for Monolith. 1, 2, 3. Let's see about this. Oh, okay. Well, he's kind of getting knocked around a little bit. Pretty funny. Alright, this works. Let's see what the other ones do. Nah. Having just 2 on that one isn't ideal. Why did he... Did I just pass turn by accident? It's weird. Actually, I should have... Yeah, whatever. Here, no quick hands. We did talk about this. Alright, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. It's okay. Doggo, no. Just gonna wait on Edward. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Brutal. Sabers do a lot of damage. They really do. Hot dog, no. Sorry, doggo. At least we got a bunch of bones. So where's this freaking camp? Barbarians, okay. Might be a good clue. I think that might be it. Tomb of the Forefathers. That sounds right? I think that's what I remember hearing. I don't know anymore. Poor Edward, got his stuff all beat up. Okay. And hopefully this is the camp, because I am tired. Looks like quite a few geists. So... Tank probably goes here. Spearbro could... Can't plug this whole thing up, unfortunately. Could go like here. And then pass turn and then... All that good. Alright, we're gonna do this. Well, look, there they all are. No, we talked about this. We don't have to spear wall right away. Yeah. Something like that. You know, I kind of wish that I'd pulled out the, Damn, I wish I'd pulled out the pike on the spear bros. They actually could have killed the geists. Edward would be in a good position to be whipping some ghosts, but unfortunately that's not in the cards. Nice. I think I'll move him up there for ghost whipping. Yeah, I wish I had the pike out, see? That's too bad. Gonna have to move the bannerman up. To provide some support up there. Alright, well, you know, I'm getting most of them under control. Might just leave this one here. No, I'll let the fallen hero go at that spot. Okay. Tempting to move in and attack the Geist. Hit my own guy. Sorry, buddy. It's a little embarrassing. Alright, let's see it. Very nice. Another nimble helmet. I guess I don't really need it that much, but I'll still take it. 163, 159. Where the hell did it go? Okay, 152. Hey, you know what? It's still really good. Can't complain too much. Put it on our Censer bro. And that's great. Actually, we're not going to sell this. We're going to just replace one of these. There we go. Cool. All right, we got the helmet. Drop down through Nebelberg, I guess. And apparently we defeated the Undead Crisis. Not even paying attention to it, really. Let's go. Not doing that. Okay, no new supplies here, unfortunately. Yeah, we already heard about the rundown cottage. Thanks. Very helpful. Buy some more ammunition. Then head down to Grunheim. And here's our flavor event for after the Undead Crisis is over. Okay. We are not done yet. Not until the black monolith is gone. Couple of brawlers have a fight. Cool. One of them got a fractured elbow. How's the mood on the company? It should be really good. I might get them drunk though. Let's go. Beast trophies, more recruits. Cool. What we got here? Nope. 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 There's a fortress up here? We just came through there. Crazy. I don't care about him. Armorer. There's nothing because of ambush trade routes. They probably still like us here. Let's see what the prices are like. Oh yeah. Nothing else. Oh, we need bandages on the bannerman, actually. Just remembered, we used them during the fight, and then Gerhard went down anyway. Still hurts a little bit. It's still too fresh and raw. Okay, down through Rolf's shot. Not doing any of those ambitions, that's for sure. We'll keep fighting just to maintain our fight density and keep all the bros in really good spirits. Our tank leveled up. Love to see it. Okay. We'll let them take their second turns. Actually, should have moved the tank up, now that I think about it. That's fine. You're doing all kinds of little shuffles. This is going to be a pretty rough turn for the Brigands, if I had to guess. Your stuff. Oh, that's right, the witch's hut is right there. Alright, what do we got here? All the tracks return a lockbox. Nope. 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 No famed armor for us to buy. Are there any? What is the company feeling? Everyone's in pretty good spirits. You know what? Let's get the boys drunk. They deserve it. Okay. What is this? Oh, ceremonial season. Interesting. Right, so we are on our way to the Artifact Reliquary now. I guess maybe we'll finally go through here. Maybe that's stupid. We'll buy the tools in Rosenhof, actually. There are no tools in Rosenhof. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Dang it. That's what I get for fast forwarding time so hard. Right, we'll do this fight. And I think we'll call it quits right in front of the Reliquary. We'll do that first thing in the next session. And then maybe we'll just go do Monolith. Kind of unsatisfying to get the Flail of the Diviner and use it in practically zero fights. I guess we actually will wait until we get the Black Book event, so that's not true. Kinda sucks that the throwers only have javelins on. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Didn't put Roger in a great position. That's on me. Where the hell is this dog? Hmm. Doing his best. I think I don't have another taxidermist on the map. We didn't go to Gerheim. Maybe we were supposed to, actually. That's kind of maybe a mistake with those unhold bones. Alright, there's a Brigand encampment down there. Good to know. No tools here either. Bought the wrong stack. Whoops. Okay, well this place sucks. Weaponsmith? Famed weapon? God damn. Oh right, we're also supposed to get a weapon for Geralt. And at this point, I don't know, 4 maces? We just get another mace? Sure. Why not have 4 maces on the team? Congratulations, Geralt. You are a mace neutral. I'm tired of seeing your little level up arrow. It's kind of annoying. We don't need fearsome at this point. So reach advantage or fortified mind. He doesn't have dodge. We took reach advantage on the dodge forged bros because they have such excellent defense. But his is not really like exceptional. I'll take fort mind on him. Edward. Whatever. Take his resolve a little bit more. Okay. Save some tools, obscenely cheap ammunition. It's crazy how cheap stuff is at this town. Right, and I think we don't need anything at Sudheim, so we'll just drop south, fight that Brigand camp that they talked about, and then go to the Reliquary, and then call it quits for the night. Where are these brigands at? Maybe they came from over here. Get your fight. Kill me. This is really the least enjoyable part of the game when you've already won, but, you know, it isn't like, official yet. But it's fine. We can bail him out. Damn it. We'll fight the ramshackle hiding place. Then go get drunk, and then we'll go fight the Artifact Reliquary later. Brigands. Apparently there's lots more guys that spawned since we were here through here last time. Is it here? I'm guessing it's probably up here actually. Alright. Oh wait. Tools. We'll buy them at any price. Okay, and here we are. So, first thing, next session, we will fight the Artifact Reliquary, and we'll finally get the Censer of the Diviner for our boy Roger here. Cool. Alright.